And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Ingram in at the 3. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto. He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's quickly. And Ayton pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Grant outside, fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Ingram with a screen on Simons. Quickly drives in. And here's Ingram outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Grant the screen. To the paint. And a nice finish on the layup. Grant's got 5 now.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Ingram with a screen on Simons. Outside Ingram. Good work defensively by Thibault.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Simons. Back to Ayton. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Pirtle grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Quickly drives in. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started. Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Here's quickly. Outside for Ingram. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Pirtle with a screen on Simons. Pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thibault. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Simons. The Raptors making their last shot. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Ingram. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, right now it's Ingram on both ends of the floor doing some damage. He's starting to take some pride on the defensive end. Avdia
with it. And And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Barnes in the post, working on Grant. Barnes with a screen on Avdia. And here's Ingram from the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's quickly. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. And over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow! Amazing! Man, I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Now the Blazers on the move. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Jakob Poeltl. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And there's the lob, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Up top, Grant. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Avdia finds Grant. 5 to shoot. Pass to Simons. Back to Grant.
Good contest there by Barnes. Terrific at making his presence felt on the defensive end.
Here's quickly. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. Back to Barnes. Portland grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Portland.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
And Grant gets it to go.
Like the floater, Grant hitting that, it's really hard to block.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Here's the floater. Avdia against Barrett. Pass to Barnes. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Barrett can't hit. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Simons up top. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Thibault on the wing. Simons passes to Thibault. Simons against Quickly. The three from Ayton, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, BA, can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Simons. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Off the outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, inside, Deni Avdija is confident in his ability to convert.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good work defensively by Thibault. Gets it off. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Trailblazers out in front, up 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. And guys, now let's see. That does it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Grady Dick, and it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Abaji.
Robinson. That's his first personal foul.
Portland leading by 3. Boucher with a double team. Pass to Kamari. Outside for Henderson. Here's Kamari. Pulls it from 20. Drained it for 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Left side, Dick. Here's Abaji, guarded by Sharp. Boucher a screen on Sharp. Here's Abaji. Misses the 3. And Portland's shooting it with confidence. 54% so far.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And for Toronto, they're shooting about 43% in this one. Here's Mobo. Walker covering. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got his first points of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. Back to Walker. Pass to Sharp. Now Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Robinson defending. With 1 on the clock. Second chance shot. Williams misses. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Boucher. Over to the wing. Here's Mobo. Sinks the tray. Mobo's got 5 now.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's a screen. Here's Henderson. Up and in on the layup.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Driving to the basket. Outside for Boucher. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 4. Here's the break. Kamare, that's good. Kamare's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Henderson just dropping an absolute dime there. Good to see him seeking out a teammate.
Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
Back to Dick. Robinson, a screen on Henderson. Dick. Three-pointer, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Kamare. No good on the triple. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Boucher. Out to the right wing. Here's Mobo, defended by Henderson. For 3, Robinson. Portland with a rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamare. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Dick. Basket counts. Dick's got his second basket of the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Kamare from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Abaji, guarded by Sharp. Abaji, pass to Robinson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Henderson. High arcing shot. That one's good for 2. Henderson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Here's Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. Portland ahead, up 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Denny Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Into the lane. Outside Barrett. Thibault with a steal. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Portland leading by 7. Pass to Ayton. Avdia with it. Ayton, a screen on Ingram. Here's Avdia. Outside Thibault. Shot clock at 5. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's Simons missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Boucher a screen on Simons. Now here's Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. And coach doesn't like the call at all.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
Quickly finds Boucher. Ingram with a screen on Ayton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. For 3, Barrett. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Ayton, a screen on Barrett. Simons with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Quickly from outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Portland leading by 11. Simons passes to Avdia. Quickly against Simons. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. The 3 from Quickly. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Ayton against Poeltl. Outside for Grant. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Thybulle. Grant the pass to Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Then he's checked in for Simons. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Quickly. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
And we've seen some of these nights from Quickly just blowing up here offensively.
Stolen by Quickly. The 3, Barrett. The shot no good. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Portland leading by 9.
Number 33, Kamara.
1:06 left to play in the 4th quarter. Poeltl grabs a miss. Toronto's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
With it all clicking, Quickly can be dangerous, and he's showing it tonight.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. And he drives in to the wing, right side. The 3 from Ayton hits the trifecta. And he's now got the double-double.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. So it's Portland now. They've led by as many as 11. Grant the screen. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It
NBA, but the and a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Brooklyn, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Okongwu in at center. And for Toronto, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Grady Dix checked in for Quickly. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. Pass to Barnes. Rebound, Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
The 3 from Barnes hits it from three-point range.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game. Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
And Young, here we go. Count that one.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here is Young. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Good on the bucket.
He is smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Daniels with it, picked up by Barrett. Young in the corner. Fires from deep. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Johnson. And slam dunk by Johnson.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Hawks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And a deep three from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Dick, defended by Young. 1:44 left in the first. That one goes in.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
Check out the big man running the floor. Pirtle on the rim run. His reward is a bucket.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball called on the play.
Barnes dishes to Ingram. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Now here's Ingram. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Outside Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And here's Young after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. There's the pick to end the run, and the dunk by Richaché.
Yeah, if you give Richaché a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Johnson against Barnes. Pass to Dick. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Ingram with the small 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Young from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Young outside. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Dick.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hurdle, high post. Out to Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 8. Young is double. Pass to Rizachet. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility. The rookie, Rizachet, looking comfortable operating inside.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Pass to Rizachet. Now Johnson. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Dick. Young from outside. Kept alive. First trip to the line for him here.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Pass to Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
For 3, Ingram. It doesn't go for him.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
A nice shot by Young.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Barrett kicks to Ingram. Boucher sets a screen for Ingram. From deep. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Young inside. Dick defending. Pass to Rizachet. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. It's Barrett on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. To the wing right side. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No problems knocking that one down. Okongwu's now got 6.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Ingram passes to Boucher. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Rizachet, and Okongwu has it in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looked all right, David. Thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Taking a peek now at the up. And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Hands out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Krejci in at the 3. Three-pointer, LeVert. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, quickly, boy, getting an opportunistic corner three-point shot, and he takes it.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Toronto leading by 5. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Quickly. And he banks in the layup. Quickly's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
LeVert against Quickly. Nance a screen on Quickly. Three-pointer, LeVert. Boucher with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Quickly against LeVert. Nance outside. 5 on the clock. It's good. Nance has got his first points of the game.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
And he drives in. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobo. Back to Quickly. Deflects the pass. Here's Abaji. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Krejci. Puts up a 3. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Battle misses. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Capella. Scoreless thus far. Here's Krejci. It's hauled in by the Raptors, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons, quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready, quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Out to Nance, a 3-ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Nance has got his second bucket of the night.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
LeVert finds man. Back to LeVert. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. A rebound by Battle.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Quickly looking it over. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 9. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Yep, it counts. And it's 7 points for Larry Nance.
Well, incredible speed in transition for Larry Nance Jr. Wow.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Quickly kicks to Boucher. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Battle. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Hawks trail by 7. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Barrett is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Ingram at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shots good from Young.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
In the corner, Barrett with it. A 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
3-pointer, Daniels sinks the triple. Daniels has got the lead up to 1 now for the Hawks.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical junction.
And it's Ingram missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Young inside. Dick defending. Pass to Okongwu.
Well, When you have size at your disposal, you've got to use that to your advantage, and Jakob Poeltl throws that shot up there.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Young looking around. Launches it. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors with the lead. For three, Ingram. Rebound by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Dick with the steal. For three, Ingram. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Daniels. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Toronto leading by 6. Barrett wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist. Barrett's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Barnes finds Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Crosses over into the lane and slammed up by Ingram.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The drive by Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations work. Worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now here's Young. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Risachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Here's Simons. Pass to Graham. And he banks in the layup.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young looking over the floor. Now Johnson. Back to Young. Thibault with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Now here's Young. To the middle. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. He's got a clear path. Avdia passes to Thibault. Simons outside. Clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Here's Risachet. Last game out, 36 points for him. Back to Daniels. To in the cold spell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Portland leading by 8. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, 3rd overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Young against Thibault. From outside the arc. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watched the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. They double him with Aiden. The kick out to Young. Thibault with a steal. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Now here's Young. Yet to see a basket to stop the run. And the layup is good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Simons with it, and it's Young picking him up. And it's Simons missing. Hawks trail by 12. Out to the wing. Outside Young. Floats one up. And he lays it in.
Look, that is a skillful shot by Young. The floater is rarely the easiest option.
Here's Simons. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Risache. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Simons outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Young. Here's Daniels. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Daniels has got 5.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Simons has the open look. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Denny Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. The shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Okongwu, a screen on Thibault. Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Trailblazers lead by 13. Simons outside, down low. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
6 to shoot. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Simons. Daniels misses.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Avdia from outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Avdia's got his first 3 points of the game. Johnson against Grant. Outside Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And pick 20. Back in 2021, Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside Johnson to the paint. Here's Daniels. An easy 2 on the layup. Daniels has got 7.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Grant the screen. It's Avdia on the wing. Pass to Thibault. Back to Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Thibault. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And a deep 3 from Young. That 3's off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Pass to Rizashe. Back to Okongwu. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And out on the wing, Zach Rizashe has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Grant. Pass to Okongwu. 4 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
Okongwu, a screen on Thibault. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForge. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It'll be the Suns against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Atlanta Hawks.
You can do everything else.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Larry Nance. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the 3.
Yeah, good footwork by Capella. Setting the pick and finding his spot.
Here's Henderson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
It's stolen by Henderson. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Sharp against LeVert. Pass to Capella. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. Here's Krejci. Shot clock at 6. Man with it. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Pass to Kamari. The 3. Henderson against LeVert. Henderson scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Nance pulls down the board.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside man. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Now LeVert. No made baskets yet. Pass to Capella. Portland with a rebound. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's Henderson. Can't get it to fall.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Krejci, defended by Henderson. Krejci, the pass to Nance. Nance with a screen on Sharp. The Hawks need to get one up here. On target from range. Nance has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Henderson outside. LeVert with a rebound. Hawks trail by 21. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Henderson. And a two-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And it's Krejci missing. Henderson left side. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Off the inbound pass. And Risacher, the bucket, on the assist by Johnson. Risacher's got 6.
And give credit to coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
And so it's Portland, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Ayton. And the basket is good.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Risacher. He's covered by Simons. That one drops for him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Avdia. And the shot goes in. Avdia's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Young. Pass to Risacher. Simons against Johnson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Simons outside. The rebound by Atlanta. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Johnson against Grant. Here's Young to the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. Simons with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Man, Simons goes from defense to offense in a flash.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule, that's a bar that players are looking to surpass.
Do you like the 65 games, or would you like to see a different number?
I mean, I think it's great. If anything, I'd like to see it higher.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
They set a pick. Tries to spin move. Simons passes to Thybulle. Stolen by Young.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Here's Rizachet, defended by Abdia. Here's Okongwu. Good on the bucket. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Abdia, good.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Simons outside. Offline with a 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Johnson inside, working on Grant.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Pass to Simons. 20 seconds left in the fourth. 5 on the clock. With the drive. Goes back up. Here's Thibault. Out to Simons. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Okongwu. Here's the 3. No good there. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their match.
Dave with the bad news. There is and a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. And it's Thibault in at the small forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
They set the screen. Simons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Just 5 on the clock. Barrett kicks to Ingram. Latrey. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on 8. There aren't too many players with a skill set as diverse as Brandon Ingram.
Yes, Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Pirtle finds Ingram. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Plays it up and banks it in.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Quickly with it. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And the dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Barrett against Simon. To the middle. Poked away. Grant the pass to Simons. Back to Grant. That 3 off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
I mean, for Pirtle, the rim is right there. He just hops up to put it down.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other
so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And the Raptors with the ball. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Barrett. Quickly with a wide open look. And the three off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Over in the corner, Avdia. Quickly against Simon. Driving the lane, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Now, here's Simon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Barrett. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
And here is Simon. 6 points for him. To the paint, here's Thibault. Simon's on the wing, quickly covering. In the corner, it's Ingram. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
Simons from outside. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Pirtle's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
When it comes to interior scoring, Pirtle as efficient as they come.
For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And it's Simon's missing.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Count that bucket. He's got 11.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now Simons. He has 6. Pass to Thibault. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now, here's Ayton. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
For your
Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
And here is Simons after R.J. Barrett hitting the three.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Avdia. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Avdia's got his first basket.
Attacking in the lane. This is where Avdia does a lot of his best work.
Thibault for three. The shot, no good. Raptors leading by 7. Here's quickly. And Thibault sends it back. And now Portland on the break. Avdia with it. Guarded by Ingram. And that one's good, Ayton.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Here's Quickly. Ingram trying to get open. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got his first bucket of the night. Simons against Barrett. They get a hand on it. Thibault up top. He has 6, and Ayton throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Burst of speed from Quickly, too much for the D to react to.
The Raptors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Anderson looking it over. Pass to Williams. Down low. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game, and he hits the first of 3.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Henderson passes to Williams. And Boucher sends it back. And so it's Toronto going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
And a look now, and that is it for halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Then it's Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Pass to Kamare. Henderson left side. Dick with the steal. And there's the drive. He gets that one. Lobo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Kamare. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto leading by 11. There's the drive. Here's Boucher. He has yet to score. Boucher the screen. Battle pass to Dick. Shoots the 3. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamare. And that one drops for him.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Henderson passes to Williams. Out to Henderson. Back to Williams. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Raptors leading by 8. Mobo can't hit. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
Dick passes to Abaji. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Knocked loose. Here's Mobo. Pass to Abaji. Good on the three-point shot. Abaji's got 5 points so far.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Tries again. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williams.
Fun to see fundamental basketball from Williams. Got the rebound and then right back offensively.
Dick with it. Henderson defending. Pirtle with a screen on Walker. Driving in. Abaji the pass to Pirtle. Here's Abaji. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Here's Walker. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Screen by Pirtle. Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And your point guard's gotta be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick. Henderson defending. Here's Mobo. Rebound by Williams. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Henderson. Inside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And the technical free throw is good.
Williams really does play more like a traditional center out there.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ayton. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this side.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Simons surveying the D. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toronto leading by 6. So for Toronto right now, the guard set is Quickly and Barrett. There's Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. The shot's good from Quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Outside, Simon connects from 3-point range.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Ingram finds Quickly. Barnes screen on Simon. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Raptors moving the ball around. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Right side, Simon. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you are, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Here's Ingram. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Simons against Barrett. There's the screen. Pass to Thibault. It's stolen by Barrett. For the finish. And Barrett slams it in.
Now Barrett navigating the floor right there and understanding on that possession that he needed to finish.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power? You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And he gets it to go. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Simons against Quickly. Simons kicks to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Portland needs to get off a shot. And it's Ayton missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
All alone. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Good hands by Ayton.
Quickly with it. Now Avdia defending. Out to the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Quickly against Simon. And stolen by Thibault.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Raptors leading by 5. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And the call, the coach's challenge has been...
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olney. David.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors leading by 6. Here's Quickly. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, there's some vertical on display. Quickly skying up for the jam.
Here's Kamara. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 11 points. Down low, here's Ingram. Rebounded by Kamara. Trailblazers trail by 8. Now here's Thibault. To the middle. And the basket by Kamara.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Quickly finds Barnes. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
Pass to Kamara. Grant at the elbow. And the dunk by Grant.
But Jeremy Grant stepping up right here, taking some clutch shots and knocking them down.
Ingram left side. And here's Barrett. Defended by Avdiya. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5 to the inside.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And the dunk by Boucher.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you...
Season like this, it's interesting to see the improvement and new skills players have picked up over the offseason doors.
BA, it really is, because yes, do the players take a brief respite? Unequivocally. You've got to get your body right and get your mind back and rejuvenated. But the fact is, for most NBA players, this is a 365-day commitment. They are working on shooting, conditioning, skill development. There is very little time off for these guys.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Dick, Chris Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Barrett in at the 2 guard.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Here's Young. The Raptors making their last shot. Picked up by Okongwu. Lets the 3 fly. Clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Back to Okongwu. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite scores.
Well, think about it, B.A. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Dick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Young.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Now here's Young. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Good on the 13-footer.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Pass to Young. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Barrett, and the layup falls.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Outside Young from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Risache. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
And it's Barrett off the drive, and he dunks it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Here's Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Okongwu's got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Inside, here's Dick. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Boucher passes to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Outside Young. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. There's a screen. Launches a three. The shot off that time. The three, Barrett. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Tyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Dick. Shot from the low post is good. Dick's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Outside Young. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. So it's Atlanta now. The Raptors making their last shot. Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Here's Young. Toronto making their last shot. Tries again. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Here's Daniels. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Young, the pass to Daniels. Here's Risache, covered by Ingram. Outside Young, picked up by Okongwu. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 13.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Young. He's got 13.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Barrett finds Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Launches it. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Pirtle. And now an 11-point Raptor lead.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Johnson. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Ingram on the wing. 29 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Barnes. Left side Dick. Now Barrett. Outside Ingram. And he's off from 17.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
So we conclude the first half. Toronto out in front, up 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look at the Raptors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Raptors.
They're passing on point.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. We've got Jakob Poeltl, and it's Mobo in at the 4. Doris, one thing you can say about Karis LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Capella, banked it in off the glass.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Quickly against LeVert. And that one's good. Quickly. And the Raptors lead by 10.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
LeVert passes to Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
LeVert outside. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. LeVert's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here. You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Krejci. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Going inside. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 11. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Number 1, the Raptors.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
LeVert outside. Pass to Man. Here's the pick. And it's battle with a rebound. Raptors lead by 8. Here's Abaji. Here's Mobo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Nance. Here he goes. And Nance with the slam.
Well, we are talking about a big-time athlete. Larry Nance shows the burst off the bounce. Wow.
Battle's shot is good. Battle's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
LeVert right side. Pass to Krejci. Offensive rebound.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
And that one's good. Quickly.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
LeVert passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
It's tipped. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Quickly. Nice D from Nance.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Mann. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Quickly, left side. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Quickly's got 9 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. LeVert outside. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. Here's Abaji. No good with the triple. Here's Capella. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with us. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Raptors lead by 7. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the center spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. That one goes in.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Drills it from deep.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The Raptors shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Young. From downtown, and Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Just 5 on the clock. Here's a Kongwu. To the right side. The 3 from Risache. Drains the triple.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risache will be nailing threes for many years to come.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Outside for Boucher. Outside Dick puts up a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Young. And the layup is good.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Toronto leading by 6. Ingram double teamed. Back to Dick. Pass to Boucher. From behind the arc. Good D by Kangwoo. Atlanta has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Young. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Now here's Young. Pass to Johnson. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Raptors. For 3, Barrett. Sinks it from distance.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Young from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Young looking around. On the wing, Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. Now the Raptors with it. They're on a 13-5 run.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Hawks trail by 16. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Now here's Barrett. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Brandon Ingram.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Young. Toronto making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Toronto now. And it's Dick off the drive. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett.
Hawks down. Daniels. His first. Team second. Raptors substitution. Number 19. Sparrow.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 14. Now Young with a steal. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie.
respect that.
Opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Simons. Here's Avdia. The kick out to Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Johnson with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And the Trailblazers with possession here, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Avdia. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here is Young. You saw him with 29 points last game. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grant on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Now, he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively, he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Thibault sends it back. Grant for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young looking around. Down low. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. At the wing position, Reza Shea has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Avdia following the basket by Trae Young. Avdia finds Thibault. Young outside. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And now here comes Young leading the break.
Yeah, Young's playmaking is very reliable. He's got impressive vision.
Here's Simon. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Outside, Simon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, well, sometimes Trae Young can seem a little temperamental, but that really just speaks to his passion, and you can't teach that.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Avdia off the drive. Thibault for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Daniels with it. Still yet to score. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
3-pointer, Simon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
On the floor for Portland, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man in the middle. Anthony Simons out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Here's Young. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Shea. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And they pick up 2. Shea's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility, the rookie Shea looking comfortable operating inside.
Avdia, the pass to Thibault. Now, here's Avdia. T right on him. Atlanta leading by 6. Over to the wing. Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Shea's got 5 points in the quarter. Thibault with the ball. He's picked up by Shea. Here's Avdia. Takes it off the glass. Avdia's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, that's offensive interference. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Avdia. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
On its way from Young for 2. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
So quick. Simon's using that burst to get to the rim.
Young pass to Daniels. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Takes it inside. Pass to Rizichet. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
That one, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks. Rizichet with it, covered by Simons. And it's Rizichet missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his third foul so far. Young outside. With some arc. And stolen by Thybulle.
And really, that's why you don't want to go up into the air without a plan. Had no option of what to do with the ball.
This is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Count it. Rizichet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, you're not going to find too many floor generals better than Young.
Pass to Simons. Now Ayton. Outside, Simons. Over Daniels. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Vic, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
There's a toughness to Trae Young. As little as he is, he will tear you up.
Yeah, we talked about the Steph Curry comparisons. Obviously.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Nance. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Krejci in at the 3. Here's Mann. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 5. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Henderson against LeVert. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Nance sets a screen for LeVert. Inside, shoots inside. Nance with a nice move. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Krejci. Good on the shot. Krejci's got his first points of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
LeVert with a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Walker. Krejci passes to Capella. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break, and the dunk by Walker.
What a read by Williams to be able to snatch the ball and get that fast break going.
Up against LeVert. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Carries the break. One time. The break will be reviewed for the NBA rule.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. A very nice season for him last year, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. It's deflected. Stolen by Walker. By himself. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And here is Capella. Hasn't made one yet. Krejci, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
For the tie, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Sharp's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. LeVert against Sharp. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to Nance. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Well, the miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
And Capella sends it back. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Hawks lead by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Simons surveying the D. Avdia finds Simons. Back to Avdia. It's good from long range.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Young outside. There's the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A nice shot by Simons.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
Now, here is Young, defended by Thibault. Shot's good from Young. And the Hawks lead by 3.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the call on Rizashay. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now Thibault banked in off the glass.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Okongwu. Here is Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Okongwu. Off target from 3-point range. It's stolen. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. And it goes down 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Grant. To the inside. Johnson. And a slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Simons, the pass to Thibault. Okongwu grabs the board.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
It's to Rizashay. Back to Young. Pocket 4. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Well, you know this is coming with Young on the court. He's always looking for his next 3.
Thibault for 3. Drops in the tray. Thibault's got 5 points in the quarter.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3. This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Avdia kicks to Grant. Fires the 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 5. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. Young outside. Reeses sets the screen for Young. There's the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and that's an intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Reeses. Money!
Coming up big. What poise from Reeses on that clutch bucket. And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Thibault can't get it to go. And stolen by Thibault to the middle. Abdi on the wing. Lets the three fly. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and